What is happening, guys? Mattmade here, and I want to give my first impressions of Flynn Son of Crimson. The demo has been out for a while, and I just finally got around to actually playing it. Backed it on Kickstarter because it looked like an amazing 2D pixel art action platformer, and so far I have not been disappointed. The art style and the pixel art and the animations are great. Most of the motions are pretty fluid. There's a bit of room for improvement, but from what I've seen, they've already been working on that, trying to get that straightened out and trying to just improve as much as they can before the actual release. The character animations and the enemy animations are pretty spot on, pretty good. Everything looks and feels nice, the jumping mechanics. And as I've said before, they're actually tweaking these, making them better even after they released this demo a while ago. In Flynn, you have, so far in that demo, you have 3 or 4 different weapons. You have an axe, a normal standard sword, some claws, and a bow. And all those weapons feel really tight, really nice. They change the combat and they have different mechanics and uses depending on the situation, which I'm enjoying. It's not just to pick your favorite weapon and go in. It's, hey, this weapon may be best suited for this certain situation, or you need to use this weapon to get through to this other area. So hopefully that leads to more exploration and replayability so that you can have secret areas saying, hey, you can get this item later in the game, you can go back to this stage and here's an entirely new area to unlock that you can play. I would love it if they did that. I'm unsure, I don't know, but hopefully they do something along those lines. In this demo, which I believe is like an early demo, the pixel art does get a bit wonky sometimes, but it's only for about a split second. It's like, oh man, this pixel art got really weird real quick, but it immediately snaps back. As for the stages themselves, the stages that you play in the demo, which is about 2 or 3 sections, it's like a underground mine, then it's like a dark evil type of area, and then it's more of a coliseum, I guess, at the end of it. All those areas are really different. The enemies in those areas are fairly unique, and they even give you a few different types of enemies to fight, which is nice since it's a pretty short demo and they were just starting out when they released it. For the initial cave, you can pretty much run through it with your standard sword. You're fighting more plants and a couple of flying enemies, but not too many. And it really is just giving you that's pretty much like the tutorial area. So it's giving you a feel for how the game is. It's giving you a feel for the movement and the combat. And as you progress through, you get more and more variety in your enemies. As for the dark stage, or the evil-ish kind of stage, I'd say, that stage has like sentries and really weird dark creatures like bugs and things of that nature. And it really makes it feel like you're in another world or something of that nature. It really breaks up the feel of the areas and the stages. It's not just one long monotone, hey, this is a dungeon, crawl through it, there you go. It's, hey, you get transported to this other area. This other area has like monsters and other things like that are more evil or darker. Here's how you deal with them. Here's how you deal with the sentries. You have to take it at a slower pace so you don't get like swarmed, for lack of a better term. For the Coliseum area, it's more of a gauntlet of enemies. It's more of a survival type of thing. They throw a decent number of enemies at you in that Coliseum, and on top of that, at the very end, you fight like what feels like a mini boss character or a boss character that you have to dodge around and get around their shield and whatnot. So it really gives a sense of you're gonna fight up to this point, and there's gonna be some thought behind, hey, you have to take out this enemy, or hey, how do you take out this enemy? Overall, it's a very enjoyable game, and it's one I'm looking forward to being released. So that being said, let me know in the comment section down below, does this game look interesting to you? And is it something that you think about actually backing or playing? Hit that like button if you like it, strike that subscribe button if you want daily Let's Plays and weekly reviews. This is Mattmade, and I will see you guys next time.